MRecktv. This MRecktv content is sponsored by 97 Entertainment presents the movie Raina.
All right, y'all. It's showtime. Let's go.
So we're gonna play this one smooth. Not going in there to rock any boats or make any waves, Neek.
It's gonna be straight, Raina. Definitely should crack for more than 150K. He got that shit, man.
150,000? Why you being so nice to me?
And I'm sure a man like you understands that a deal, even a good one, doesn't make itself happen.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna send you the Above Majestic, but that is why they call it that, because what you watching on there was like in the highest of the military clearance, and what you're watching is the reveal of the Above that, and it's like the best, the greatest I've ever seen. Okay.
You know what's is this is all I used to rap about back in the day.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And then change. We have more fun with it. This and that. I wanted to get into other subject matter, but I feel so compelled nowadays to just rap about all that. You know what I mean? Like I did this album, The Widow's Son, and I touched on a lot of stuff. I did my song, The Grand Leveler, and I drop a lot of gems.
Yes, you do.
And it's crazy that I'm feeling it's like something I can't even fight. It's like on the movie Highlander, where it was the end of times and they all felt the gathering, and that's what I feel now. I feel like I gotta talk my shit,
Because you're a light bringer. There's a lot of people that's out here that are light bringers that's just realizing it, just as far as what's going on. And just like real quick, the COVID, right? As far as the 5G is a sleeper. But here's the thing for all the women of color now, because you have a lighter skin don't mean you're not of original people. People kill me that. Irish, you got your black Irish descendants, all of that. We all are original people, okay? As far as what's going on now, my friend, one of my best friends is a nurse, and she said that the women are surviving and the men are the ones that's dying out. And the elderly, they wiping the elderly out. But women of color, whether you Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever, even Chinese, you are a person of color because you have melanin. Now you have Irish people who you may think they got red hair. That's genetics. They are of original people. And this is what kills me. Now, there's one thing about the women. The reason why the women are surviving of color, of original blood, is it's called the human X gene, okay? The movie X-Men was based on that. They threw other characters, white characters around, but the focus of it was Storm. Storm was the woman with the human X gene. The reason why these women are surviving this, going through all of that, okay, is because of the human X gene. Your human X gene is activated now, women. It is activated because it sensed that something is out here that wants to take out your existence. Because you are a mother of civilization. You give birth to civilization. If all the women were somehow killed off this plane, they cannot continue another civilization. It would be an unnatural one, a creative, but not of natural. So
did you please tell me Children of Men?
Yeah, with Clive Owen. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And who was the girl? What was the girl who was the only one who was able to give birth?
The color. Yeah.
She was
right. So yeah, like it's a lot of things that are just that we're gonna start to find out, opening your eyes about what's going on that you had no idea. Like, okay, that light show that everybody carrying on about that happened in Louisiana. In my opinion, that's a light show. Like Project Bluebeam, I'm telling y'all, Project Bluebeam was something that they was doing. They threw a little bit. They told you crop circles was fake. That's a lie. They told you that they landed on the moon. That's a lie. They landed on the moon afterwards, but the Russians did it first. They had the narrative out there. They put it out there in these movies and things of that nature. and then they'll throw, oh, it's not real, to rebuke it. But now all of a sudden, all this stuff is happening in the sky, and these aliens that been here all this time want to show themselves now. They've been showed themselves. Okay, that green, purple, and blue light that was happening in New York on top of them buildings wasn't Project Bluebeam. That was the 5 meters turned up, because the sun is out now. It's summertime. So
did you see in the news about the solar minimum that they say we're going to be experiencing?
That's what that lets you know, that they manipulated that. It's two horizons in the sky. I have a video on my page where it's a jet. They rented this jet. They flying up, and they pass the first horizon, which is fake, to block out the sun, and then they go even higher altitude, and then you see the actual horizon, the real one, and it's 2 suns up there. So it's a lot of stuff that is real crazy out here that's hidden in plain sight, but people are distracted by these stupid challenges and these stupid IG battles where they getting a check to do it, and then nobody.
Dane, everybody in her room is pretty much on this level. Like this isn't a surprise to most people. If there's a couple people of my fans who are wandering in, they might be surprised. But
no, it's fine. It's fine. My duty as a proud member of Allah's 5% is to teach. I'm also a student and teacher in life, and I'm a teacher in real life, my profession. But go ahead, Ken.
Because throughout history, there's 2 bases who I believe I follow, I agree with the most, and I love the most. Their ideology is the Native Americans, and natives, and 5%. And my biggest reason for 5% is the arm, leg, arm, head, dude. Which is the most critical lesson on this earth that people don't understand. And I mean, I have this song. I want you to listen. I'll send it to you or whatever. But it's called Gnosis. And, I go in on it and I say, arm, leg, arm, head. Oh, what I say? I said at 33, Jesus turned water into wine. 33 degrees, 33 vertebrae in the spine, and I'm just talking about the stairway to heaven, and I'm talking about all of that about the body being, the heaven. What was the other line I had? I believe that devils are Homo sapien, and heaven and hell exist in the cranium. This is all shit. And back in the day when I was young and I used to come to the city and build with the Israelites and the 5%ers, this is all knowledge that I would soak up, and all shit that I thought anyway, which only confirmed views. And I think that's the reason why a lot of these guys with me when they didn't with a lot of people is because of that thought, thought.
Well, that's because in all actuality, through your ancestry, you have a connection to what your ancestry really is. A lot of people are misinformed about that. They say that all these different ethnicities, they passing them off as races. No, it's only 2 races: your original and non-original. And it's not black or white. Black is not a color; it's a light. It reflects or absorbs light, and white is an absence of color. So these terms and etymology is something that people need to study. It's the study of words and its origin, where they really derive from, and you'll realize, damn, they took all these words, and you'll start to speak differently. You'll start to realize that a lot of words that you say don't mean what they really mean or an origin, and you take them out of your vocabulary. The original man, the first original man was found in what is Asia, back thousands and thousands of years ago, which is close to, everything was one landmass. It's real simple. Extinction level events is what separated the land. People of color, especially black quotation mark folk, always saying about Africa. Meanwhile, going back to the above majestic, you have all these wonders of the world, like the Parthenon with the Greeks and all that. All of that was technology from the AI. Blacks have taken credit for creating pyramids. That's a lie. The pyramids are too precise to be made by man. Period. If you go into it, it's the length, the width, and the area of these pyramids is perfect. It's perfect, like you said, beyond our technology. We are at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to technology. And like I said, the predictive programming, when something is come out, like they had on the internet yesterday, that the green light has been passed for human and animal hybrids in Japan. When they come and the mainstream media announces that to the public, that just means it's been already done already. They just announcing it. All this predictive programming it's set for you to believe, oh, they discovered this or they invented that. It already been invented years ago. You know, it's all to keep you off your equilibrium and to keep them to where they have the ground. They have a higher ground.
You know, it's interesting too, because even if you don't discuss,
wait, hold on. Somebody said, explain why all cultures have pyramids. Because it was AI all over the world.
Okay, that's what I was just going to address.
Go ahead.
So the fact that you know, even if you deal with somebody who's not as adept, there was a time period in human history where on every continent, which was beyond the realms of communication for us to communicate as humans with each other on separate continents, there was one point in time where there was a massive leap in technology all at the same time without the ability of communication.
Exactly.
And this was all at the same exact time. Everybody all of a sudden at once just got brought up to speed with technology and with advanced.
This MRecktv content is sponsored by 97 Entertainment presents the movie Raina.
All right, y'all. It's showtime. Let's go.
So we're gonna play this one smooth. Not going in there to rock any boats or make any waves, Neek.
It's gonna be straight, Raina. Definitely should crack for more than 150K. He got that shit, man.
150,000? Why you being so nice to me?
And I'm sure a man like you understands that a deal, even a good one, doesn't make itself happen.
This MRecktv content is sponsored by Bobby Boucher, RP again, featuring B Magic 302. Check out the dope visuals and a banging record by Bobby Boucher. Click the link below, is in the comments and the video description.
Yo, I'll never say never again. Forever we ride to the end. If cheddar defining a friend, it's better to die for your kin than to die for the evil of men. However, the rules they don't bend. Whatever
plug and such, you a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the matching, ready for the action. Shots to make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke but her body fixed.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.
It's got a music.